Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? This is my actual second test. I think I got things maybe figured out a little bit. Sound hopefully should be a little bit better. Let me know if you guys are out there in computer land. Can you guys hear me? See me? Good deal. Well, it looks like so far, let's see if there's anybody. Okay. Scott, what's up, Scott? How you doing, brother? How do I sound, Scott? It's just me and you right now, man. Nicholas, hey Nick, thanks for the help today, buddy. Scott, can you hear me? Does everything sound good and look okay? I'm gonna have to be pretty quick because Yoda's cooking some snake stew back there, and I'm gonna have to go chill with him. It's pretty cool, right? Okay, wait a minute. Hang tight. Okay, hang on. Go back. Hang on. There we are. Thank you. Okay, cool. Now I can read everybody. Say hi to Yoda for me. Cool. Nick, Scott, I am great. You're great. And looks great. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I just thought I'd hop on tonight, and thanks to Nick, I've got this thing, I think, figured out. So I've just been messing around in the shop working on my 6 scale Jabba the Hutt Palace diorama, and it's starting to come together. I've been kind of out of it, so I haven't been really messing with it much, but got started on it today again, and we're now ready to start forming the interior caves and whatnot, so it's going to be pretty cool. So, but yeah, hey Scott, did you see the video that I uploaded today on the Star Destroyer? Pretty cool. I'm excited now. I got this thing working right. Cool. Okay. All right. So the plan is I'm gonna start doing these tutorials that I was talking to you guys about last week, and as I get a little bit more techy, I was talking to Nick about how we can shoot a lot of these things where I could be like working and you guys could be watching and seeing exactly how it goes. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is badass. Thanks, man. So, Scott, you ready for Christmas? We're only a week away. I love the background, Nick. It's so cool. I love it. I expect my boy, hey, Left Coast, what's up? Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I was excited to get that out so you guys could see it. Oh, cool. Very cool. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, so just wanted to say hello to everybody on a Sunday evening. I just got done watching Yellowstone. I don't know if you guys watched that, but holy crap, man, I'm really into Yellowstone. I love that show, and just I love old cowboy movies stuff. So, but yeah, not a whole lot to say tonight. I had a really good time recording with Gabe yesterday. We had, as you guys know, if you haven't had a chance to watch our show last night on Collection Wars, we had Used from Jazz Inc., and that was like a lot of them that we do with the 6 scale community. It's been like 6 scale month. We've got a lot of 6 scale stuff going on, so hopefully you guys are digging the 6 scale. It's not going to be what we're always when it comes to content, but lately, obviously, it has, and it's funny, but we've got a couple other 6 scale artists. One of them goes by the name of Felipe, and the other one is Izzy, who was quite a bit on our streams. and we're gonna have them on the show together and kind of spotlight their projects, their custom stuff, which is badass. Wait till you see it. It's like state of the art, 6 scale. It's just really, really cool stuff. I can't wait to share it with you guys. And hopefully, because we have Christmas happening on a Saturday, I, by the way, have never missed a show yet since we started Collection Wars that I can think of. But I don't know if we're going to do like a pre-recording and maybe do something like pre-record and then just have it air for those of you guys that still want to run away from the family and chill out with Collection Wars, which is always good. Yeah, I am back on today. How you doing, man? Thanks for the kind words too, Solo Fett. I appreciate that on the earlier today. But yeah, I'm starting to get kind of. I'm feeling like I'm getting kind of techie. No, not at all. But yeah, I know. But there's a 9 hour difference, Scott, and so we couldn't do that because we were up at 7 in the morning and he was as you guys know it was like 7 o'clock in the evening. So, but at least we got to have him on and. It's always cool talking with Eust, and it's funny because we still mess up his name even after he told us what his name is. It's hilarious. Okay, I have a project I am dying to get into. Really? Well, what are you talking? What kind of project? What are you thinking, Scott? I'm curious. Yeah, yeah, but Silafet, don't you think he ought to just do the whole Falcon? I'm just playing. Yeah, it is. It's going to be pretty big, though. I mean, like all the other stuff, it's these things that he has is it's pretty crazy, But what kind of shocked me yesterday, and I didn't, as you guys, if you don't know, I'm not against it by any means because some of the bat stuff that he's coming out with, like the bat wing is just freaking beautiful, and that thing's going to be huge. I love that kind of stuff. But I didn't realize it, but he was telling me that the majority of his business through Jazz Inc. is the Batman licensing stuff, not Star Wars, which kind of surprised me because I'm kind of tunnel vision into Star Wars, but it's is what it is. But yeah, and you got to go with what makes money too. It's passion's one thing, but being able to make a living doing it, as just a hobby, it's really hard to do stuff like that. So, but yeah. Hey Jeff, bro, I was just looking on Instagram. The Bosch, however you say it, turned out beautiful. Great job on that thing. I love how it's not just a helmet; it goes down like it looks really, really good. It's badass, dude. So, what's that say? Yes, I'll move my trucks out. That's funny. What else? Used. Yeah, but it's not it's used. And a lot of people, it's like yens is in used. I guess that's they use the Y a lot in their names over there. But anyways, buddy. But yeah, so it's really cool. I just got this this 7 foot by 5 foot huge, looks like a big giant shadow box. Basically, I have it. I'm gonna just by the way, I'm gonna upload it. Maybe this evening, if not in the morning. I just did a real quick 1 minute video on an update where I'm at on the Jabba the Hutt Palace. Now that I've done the shadow box on the inside of where the cave is going to be, which is it's huge. I mean, I can get inside the cave; it's that big, and I'm a big boy. But so I'm going to start working tomorrow on doing all of the cave rocks and stuff in there, getting it all formed. And Jens is working right now on the door that's coming down, and also it's really cool because there's where the trap door is, where Luke and the Gamorrean guard fall down in there. You don't really know. I've had a few cheat photos, but to know exactly how it works, where the Gamorrean guard comes out of this, almost like a rock slide, and then so we're building that. I'm going to have to form all that with the rock. So when you're looking in there, and it's not going to just be rocks, and you see the Gamorrean guard, which. Excuse me, not Gamorrean guard, the the Rancor monster, which is going to be the sideshow one that's 30 inches tall, which is spot on close to a 6 scale. We're going to have a lot of little things to look at in there, and I want the details because, and I was telling Eust about this last night or yesterday, that the bigger you go, the more details you have to show, like on the 6 scale versus if it was an action figure diorama, it's a lot easier to do that. But when it comes to a 6 scale, it's bigger, so there's going to be a lot more detail to notice. So when you look into the cave, it's going to be legit, and you're going to see how things work, and it's going to be really neat. I'm looking forward to doing that. And it's cool because in the back where Luke runs to get away, and then he's like pushing on that deal, and those guys are in there pushing on him. Well, we had those figures custom made 6 scale, so they're going to be inside on the other side, like kind of looking in at Luke, and there'll be some like drop lighting, and you'll see like a little room back in there with lighting. So it's going to be really cool. You can really get back in there, and it's crazy when you see the top of the Jabba's palace, because it's a lot of walk around room in there, and it's going to be all the way around. You'll see over where the trophy room is, where Carbonite is, and you're going to see where Max Rebo Band, Sice Noodles, and the Pig Dude are, and so it's going to be really cool little hallways and whatnot. So I'm excited to have that. So now I'm rambling here. Yeah, that Rancor cave, I want it to be legit, and it's so big, and I just want to make sure the rocks and the boulders look good. Yeah, that D'Agostini, good for you, though. If you can build that, you can probably build pretty much anything. That's, even though it's got a good tutorial behind it, but it's still a lot of patience to do that. So I love mine. Ben Yetter did mine. Did you work on Lucasfilm? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Oh, come on now. No, not at all. No. So, Screw HasLab, you should make a 6 scale. Yeah, look. So it's in the work. I can't really disclose it yet, but screw it. The skiff, it's in the works right now, and it's huge, and it's badass, and we will be showing you guys that. Hey, I wanted to tell y'all real quick. So y'all know that I'm really into the jumbo, the Gentle Giant jumbo figures. You know what I was thinking? I was up there. Me and Nico were up there going over, how to stream properly here because I'm clueless. And as he was setting this up, I was walking over and I was just staring at my vintage collection, my Star Wars vintage. And I was looking at a friend of mine, Jason Eaton, that you guys know about. He actually built the indoor, one of the vehicles, and the forest vehicle. It's like the kind of like the mini rigs, and I love the mini rigs. And my buddy Joel, he did that. We had it on Collection Wars a couple weeks back. He did that custom buggy, and it's 6 scale. But what I thought would be really cool is if we could start 3D scanning, 3D printing, 3D scan and then 3D print some of the actual Star Wars Kenner in the 12-inch. So, I've got the big collection of the Kenner vintage 12-inch. Wouldn't it be cool to have one of those mini rigs with it? Or like the dewback, and have the Stormtrooper in the dewback? Just something, I know it's cool because it can be done now, and it's just, who's going to do it first kind of thing. But, man, I got all these figures. It'd be really cool to display that stuff, That'd be really cool. Yes, it is. So, yeah, I love those. So those are really, really cool. I'll tell you guys right now, I've been in touch with Gentle Giant last week, and we had good conversation. So hopefully I'll be able to let you guys in on some stuff through Collection Wars, what we're going to be doing, to maybe be the eyes and ears of what's going on with some of the things over there. Will we practice before yeah, for sure. But yeah, guys, so I'm hoping to get this thing, what I'm doing, where I'm at right now. I've got, obviously, as you guys know behind me, I've got a huge blue screen where you might have seen where the Star Destroyer is. in this room in about a week, my framers are going to be here hopefully Wednesday, and we'll have the wall up. So this is going to be the 6 scale room. And what I'm having to do is I'm like this big Jabba's palace. It's gonna, it's so picture a big opening, right? And it's about right under 600 square foot opening. Well, I want everything to be built in the shelves, so it looks like a wall with everything recessed in the wall. But what's happening is I'm losing all that square footage, right? So I'm making sure that like this 5 by 7 foot, and it's going to be when it's all said and done. It's maybe I don't know 7 feet tall, so it's going to have to be off the ground, but it's going to just be recessed in, and we're going to be framing around it. So you'll see, the Jabba's palace, and you'll see lighting hitting down on it, and then you'll see the cave, and then there'll be about a footing off the ground. And then in the middle of the room, I'm going to be building a table where we wanted to do Luke's home. And then I think I might have mentioned some of this last week. I didn't know I was going to be on too long tonight, just yakking with you guys. But most importantly, I wanted to make sure that, it was pretty embarrassing. But thank you guys for tuning in, even last week having to turn up your volume and. But yeah, I love hanging out with you guys. A lot of really fun stuff that I want to be doing on the channel when it comes to tutorials and like I said, giving you guys some inspiration on maybe to go and build something yourself and do it, because this is what I do. I love it. This is what I live for. So General Giant is allowed to make Kenner Jumbo mini rigs in playsets. Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking about that, but I don't know if that would ever even happen. So, but I'm looking forward to talking to the president of the company. So, yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, that would be really cool because you think about it, they've got the license and everything, and instead of coming out with these things that I don't think people are really looking for anyway, and that are the true collectors anyway, which I think is the people that are spending $80 and $100 on these figures. You need to come out with some stuff that's going to. You need to step up with everybody else, like Sideshow. They need to step up. There's all these unlicensed companies coming out with stuff that the licensed companies. It's like, dude, it's crazy. Crazy. But anyway, I'm not going to get too deep into that. Getting it up and going. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I love hanging out with you guys so much. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar, but there is a guy, in case you don't know, you might know, but I'm just going to say it anyway. But the Corbant guy offers a half-scale probe droid. And you guys know I've got a life size, and I'm doing some details to it. I had to take it down because it was eventually going to be crashing down, busting up something in my gallery, and I couldn't have that. So, anyways, but yeah, check them out at Corbant if you haven't. Our friend Lee, I think, got one of the first ones. I hooked him up with that, and some other guys out there have already. I think they were only going to do like 10 of them or 20 of them. I can't remember, but it's very reasonable price. It's like 20. Don't hold me to it, but it was around $2,500. So, anyways, but yeah, check them out, Corbant. When it comes to a half-scale probe droid, I think it's pretty legit. The lenses and everything. Oh, no kidding. You know what? I need to look, if I want to start Left Coast, if I want to get started on those, I know Gabe, he's got the huge run on me. He's got like all of them now. But I can't just get one, dude. I got to have them all. So am I screwed or what? Am I going to have to go pay triple online or what? So, but yeah, that's really cool. I love what you do, man. And we need to have you on. I know you were on our show once, but you're super cool, dude. I've seen you on some other shows as well. But hey, I said it on our last show, or not on my last stream. Y'all might not have been able to hear me, but please don't hesitate to throw in some certain things that you might be looking to see, or something I have that you have a question on that you're interested in. If I can help you guys, I'm sure happy to do it. So yeah, it's cheap, super cheap. 2K built. That's pretty damn reasonable. So, and then you can build up your own little, like a snow base or something for it too. I sure will. But for absolute sure. So, but yeah, so let me talk a little bit about Collection Wars. I'm going to let you guys know that it's really, really crazy the feedback that we've gotten on, throwing out some exclusives through the channel to help the artist. And what's really, really cool, not only do we have a huge demand of artists out there that want to be a part of it, which is awesome, but I'm kind of noticed, and it's through the artists that I'm being, what's the word I'm looking for? Quality control. So it's important that if first off, if it's going to be offered through our channel, we do care, on both the artist and the people that might be purchasing these exclusives. So when I mentioned quality control, the first one that we're going to be offering through the channel, I've already got the piece. We went over a few things. He's doing some quality control on that. Used over there at Jazz Inc. He brought it up last night because, it seems that a lot of times, people that were first online to purchase from him, that have been there from the beginning, they'll get something respectfully to Jazz Inc. and they'll get it. And then you'll find out that there's a lot of upgrades or something needs to be done to fix those certain things. And then, the second batch comes out and they're better. Because we're not making money on this, and we want to make sure the experience is both good for the artist as well as you guys that are purchasing these exclusives. We want to make sure that they're the best that they can possibly be. The price point's there, and everyone's happy. And you can't make everybody happy. I don't care what it is, but I want you to know that we care very much about that. So, but yeah, it's really, really cool. Some of the things that we're going to be showing. I'll give you a real quick sneak peek, but I can't show you all of it, but I'll just show you a real quick sneak peek. Stand by. So you guys see me right here. So right here is a sneak peek of the ball speeder. It's crazy detail. You can't tell. This is blue, by the way, so it's has that effect on it. But yeah, we're doing some the paint scheme setup on it is really, really cool. Let me put this down so I can talk to you about it real quick. So what's really, really cool on this thing is it's a mystery, right? It's a mystery background ship. Or speeder. It's a mystery background speeder. Nobody really knows who piloted this speeder, but it's been thought of, and this is what's cool. It's a background. You don't really know, so you can make it your own. You can come up with your own cool little concept idea of what it could really be. But in one of these Lego kits, it shows that Greedo in it, so it makes you wonder: was that Greedo's? You never know. Maybe it was. I mean, it'd be really, really cool in the new Kenobis if you can see this, or maybe the Skyhopper in the Kenobis. I don't know, maybe. But anyways, not to get off too much, this ship that we're going to be offering is really, really cool. The next exclusive is just, they're in the works. They're going to be limited, a very small limited run. And the artist that's working on it right now is doing an unbelievable job. And the first one's coming to me. It's actually shipping out this week for me to do quality control. And I don't know how I ended up with that title, but I appreciate the respect from the artists. And again, it's really, really cool. And I'm excited to be able to check these things out. And hopefully that you guys are going to like it. Me and Gabe have been so excited with everything that's been going on with the channel, and it's been a fun ride in such a short amount of time. We've come so far, and it's just been a blast. So, in the friendships, right? Yes, that's right. The Cantina set logo. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you'll see the little Greedo in there. But What do you guys think about the ball speeder? Do you guys like that that are into the six scale that are watching right now? What's your honest opinion? Are you excited? I can tell you that the run on those is going to be it's also a small run, but it takes so long to do each and every one because they're hand scratch made. But some upgrades are being done right now on the interiors, and we are going to go over the details on that sometime before next Saturday, so you guys will know exactly what's up. So, Jeff, I don't know. I can't really say that it's not a ship. It's really really cool, and I owe it to my sidekick Gabe to make sure we'll throw that out. And it's crazy because Gabe and I are like we have like 4 people in line right now, different type of artists, and it's you know it's common knowledge who some of these people are already, but we want to put out the information when everything's in the works just to make sure everything's going smooth and there's no hiccups or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. It's really cool. And there's going to be only 15 of them. So, but I want you to know it's really cool. Hey, don't make me give that out tonight, Jeff. I'm going to get in trouble. So, anyways, yeah, anything else? Let's see. So, just so you know, when what I just showed you, the outer lenses, we're working on because they're clear, and we're working on darkening those things up, and we're going to be using, I believe it's a tint, just a simple tint, because if you darken them up like you see in the film, then you can't see in and see the electronics and in the figure in there and stuff. So there's a couple little things that are being ironed out on that. So. But the actual products are already in the works of being built and painted, and then the details that takes time is the interior cockpit and whatnot. So cool stuff. Thank you for sure. Hope things are going good in your family, Jeff. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Just the projects I have going on right now. I'm hoping to, I've got to come up with some more ideas on the 6 scale dioramas that I'm going to have in here, and how big they're going to be. And I know I mentioned this on the last show, but I'm definitely going to be doing that crate dragon snake skeleton with 3PO in the sand. Like I said, I remember saying this, less is more, and I just think it's clean, and with the background on it, it'll look really, really cool. So I'm excited about that. So I've got my hands in on a few different little projects, which is as you guys know, I enjoy. So I just finished building the Jawa and building the display boxes for those, and now we're working on the 6 scale stuff. It's funny how much I've been into 6 scale lately because for the longest time I've been out of it, It's funny. Yeah, hang on. Isn't that crazy cool? It's funny, especially coming from me, right? The non-techiest person in the world. But yeah, can't tell you. Yeah, my buddy Nick helped me with that. I was like, hey, dude, I've got to come up with a really kick-ass background, and I want it to be in a place where I can go and I don't have to take COVID shots, or I don't have anybody tell me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this background, this scene of Dagobah is, tell me you guys, when the lights are off and you're watching Empire Strikes Back and Luke's, on all 3 films, it's my favorite. I love that. I love it. It's just dark and it's just him and R2 and Yoda and nobody else, and they're just chilling, and I just love that environment. You could do a whole movie just on Dagobah hanging out and, shooting the shit, and I'd be totally happy with that, I love it. But yeah, so I love that, you guys knew, I don't know if all y'all knew, but I was actually going to try to build a life-size Dagobah or Yoda's house with a little bit, and then maybe do the. It's just I'm getting, dude. Come on. I mean, it's ridiculous. My wife's looking at me like, and if something happens to you, what do you want me to do with all this? And I'm like, I don't know. Call Lucasfilm. I don't know. No, but I don't know. I gotta definitely be cautious of everything because I know that you guys know what I'm talking about. So, what was the sixth skill that you got recently? I think it was what is it? The armorer? What's her the chick? What's it called? Yeah, the armor. What is that? Yeah, the armorer. Yeah, that's I think the latest one that I got of Star Wars. Anyway, I did get Back to the Future six scale, but that's the recent one. I haven't been getting a lot of stuff from Hot Toys lately or Sideshow. It's been weird. It's just been kind of, I know there's been a lot of things coming out, but I need to get the Lando, the newer the Bespin Lando. I've got the Skiff one, and what else? Is it really, Jeff? That's funny. It's going to be like 35 as a low for a low today, So, but yeah, I think actually speaking of Hoth, it'd be really really cool to do. Look, guys, I don't know if you've seen the work of Izzy and his six scale. It's who we're going to be having on the show very soon. I mean, he's got so much talent. We actually Yost brought him up yesterday on the show, and you guys will be so excited to see some of the details of this guy's work. He's so very talented, and I wish so much that I had the patience. I would destroy it before I even get it put together. But a 3D printer, I wish I knew how to do that stuff. I'd be printing up crap all over this damn place. But anyways, so I have 3 pre-orders. Scott says you should have shipped months ago. Yeah, trust me, I know all about it. Yeah, I've got a crap ton of pre-orders too through them, and I what I've ordered, which really sucks, but everyone keeps telling me they're legit, and I'm going to get it. Is a Prime 1 half-scale Terminator. I've mentioned it before. It's the Arnold Schwarzenegger, all like when he's in the police station shooting it all up, like it's legendary scale. I paid that thing off 2 years ago, and it was $3,000, and every time I write them, they respond right away, but it just keeps getting put off months and months and months. I think the soonest they're saying right now is March, so I don't know if it'll, what the hell, you know what I mean? But so, Jeff, really, Jeff, why did you stop? You stopped ordering from Sideshow? Did I understand that right? Okay, maybe I missed some things. Skiff one is amazing. Yes, I have that one. It's good. I like that one. Can you imagine a skiff to go with Lando? Huh? Don't be scared. I don't know if you guys check out Jens. He just posted on Legacy Arts. He's got a display. It's part of the skiff that you can like put Lando on, or a custom figure on, or Luke, in his outfit. That would be pretty badass. Or Boba Fett. It's a really cool, especially if you don't have a lot of room. It's something really cool to do. Yeah. What are y'all talking about? I stopped from them. Yep. Actually, the Sideshow 3PO is good. I have it, and I think it's a Sideshow. I'm not real sure if it's a Sideshow or not. I'm not sure. So what else? We're talking 6 scale. It's crazy how our viewers are. It's we have a huge following for 6 scale, which is really cool. It's crazy, right? How ever since when the 6 scale started, they've been definitely getting better as the years have gone by. But I don't know how many of you guys have kind of lost interest in the regular action figures. I mean, I'm not even remotely interested in the toys that they have. You know, sometimes it's cool to see the packaging, right, that they have that matches some of the old vintage packaging, but it's just not vintage, and I just, eh. But I picked up a Star Wars Insider, and I saw some coming soon, and I think they're coming out with some repro vintage through Hasbro figures, which will be pretty cool. Um, has anybody heard anything else about HasLab and the Rancor? I mean, did they just drop the subject or what? It's kind of crappy, right? Um, if you're looking forward to getting next one to come out, man, that's really cool. You got yes, thanks, Jeff. Um, Good site to order from. Man, I've never even heard of them. Toy Wonderland, very cool. When it comes to six scale figures, Jeff, if you're talking to me, buddy, God, I've purchased so many six scale figures lately. Hang on, let me show you something. Sorry to walk away from you guys like that, but I don't have a table around me because I'm in a swamp. But yeah. So I think you guys have seen it before, but here's some of the custom figures. This guy, he's pretty cool. These just all need to be weathered and put in the right positions. And this guy's really cool, a disease looking guy. Look at him. He's crazy looking. And of course, I've got a couple different Klaatuus. He does have his hat. And one of my favorite ones is Yak Face. It was a custom. Really, really cool. And for the skiff, he'd be really cool to have on the skiff. Again, they'd have all their weapons and whatnot. And of course, Weequay. It's really cool that you can get these things now, you know. Yeah, I've got 3 boxes of like this of customs, you know, and it's going to be a lot of fun when we get to set it all up. When I did a setup the other day, when I was setting it up on top, and I put the pictures on Instagram, I was playing some Jabba the Hutt music in the background, and it was just cool, you know. It's real exciting. So, and one of my six scale buddies, Matt Hess, is going to be coming with his wife to Texas from up in Seattle. He's flying to Texas this early next month, and I'm going to be able to tour him in the gallery, and he's going to hang out with me and shoot some ideas and put some things together here, six scale wise, and I'm excited about that. So I look forward to meeting my brother in person. So Christmas is week, yes. Yeah, he's cool. Um, yeah, Hermie Oodle. Yeah, I've just been learning some of the backstories about who Hermie is, and the Efont man. He's actually my favorite one of a custom, and he's huge, and he's very fragile. Though he's not really designed to move or anything, but he sits there really nice. So it's gonna be really cool. But I still don't have. I need Leia Bush. I need also. I have it on order. It's been forever, but a sideshow Han Solo and Carbonite. I need that for the display as well. Um, and then I've got the Sice Noodles is being custom built by my buddy Joel. And there's another guy out there that's going to be doing the Max Rebo. That's going to be really cool, six scale. And that stuff's so cool. I just love that. I love hanging out with you guys so much. It's so much fun. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. That's pretty much it. I've been working on some of my Battlestar Galactica stuff. I've had this stand being welded up for my big base star ship that's just been sitting in my model room that I'm going to have at my house office. So it'll be really cool to. We're going to do a video on it before I take it over there of all of my Battlestar Galactica studio models. I have about, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them, I think. So it's really cool stuff. Oh yeah, no kidding, for sure. For sure. He's coming in on a Friday, leaving on a Monday. So absolutely, Saturday night it'll be on for sure. That'll be cool. Yeah, I don't have Hammerhead. I don't have him. Yeah, the band dudes are wait till you see. I mean, I don't know if you saw Joel's, but I was like, I want that. And we were talking about it. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. Let me show you. This is a really cool thing here. I got to be careful not to show you guys any sneak peeks or anything here. Hang on. Look, this is what I was telling you, and I know you guys might have seen it on the show, but isn't that so cool? Look at that. Look at the details and it's like a little mini rig, and then you can do a custom rebel. Look at it. Look at his face. Does that face look familiar to you guys? Captain America, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but that's really cool. I'm gonna show you guys some stuff real quick. So it's really neat. And we're gonna show a little bit more in detail later in the week. But I just want to show you something that I was pretty pumped about. Let me show you guys something. You guys got to see this. That's 6 scale. I'm giving everybody that's not paying attention and just listening to look at the screen. That's 6 scale. Look at the details. Is that crazy? I know. I just give credit where credit is due. So that's all I can show you on that, because we're going to show a lot of really cool stuff that Izzy's got in the works, and Felipe as well. Felipe does some really kick-ass snow speeders, and I'm getting one. Let's see, what else? Yeah, the mini rigs are just something about them, and that's what I was thinking when I was looking at my vintage earlier. I was like, I mean, that would be cool to just simply 3D print the little mini rig and blow it up to the 12-inch scale, and then get like the Rebel guard that I have in the Jumbo Giant, right? And put him in there and display, like do a really cool display. You guys have seen my Jumbo Giant display. It's pretty cool, but it'd be really cool to have the rigs with it. And you know what? Do you guys remember, didn't Gentle Giant, I think what is it that they teased? Didn't they tease like a Tauntaun or something? I think if I could remember seeing, I can't remember what it was, but it was really, really cool. But it never came to be. I think it was a Tauntaun, though. No, it was Jabba the Hutt. It was a Jabba. That's what it was. It was a Jabba. But yeah, I mean, you got to get things that, people, I think, when you sit in that little executive table on what to come out with, man, they need to go back and watch the movie Big with Tom Hanks and, go with, what are collectors buying? Now, you know what? It's weird because it'd be different now on what kids play with and, define a kid. I mean, we're the kids that spend the big bucks, right? So, and I would think that Gentle Giant and Sideshow and all these other guys cater to us, not to the kids that go into Walmart, But let's see. Gentle Giant is a lease. Oh, is a tease. I understand. Yes, and I'm going blind. The new Boba bust? Yeah, that one's, are you talking about through Gentle Giant? Yeah. Yeah, what it is, I think with Gentle Giant, with Diamond Select, who owns them, they've just got a lot of things going, and it's not like priority, It's kind of weird because we expect everybody to come out with what we want, and it's not necessarily happening. That's what's so cool about people like Jazz Inc., who, give these guys credit. I mean, when you look at Jazz Inc. and everything that these guys have come out with, I mean, I'm not kissing this dude's ass. I'm just being straight up. It's the fact that, he's not perfect, but he's trying, and damn, there's three or four of them, three or four people that are doing all this big crap and shipping this big crap all over the place. I wouldn't do it. I just, there's no possible way. That's why I really thought about, if I could ever sell studio models. Man, these things showing up to people's houses broken. Yeah, there's no possible way. In my business, my truck accessory business that my son's taken over, we thought like Discount Tire or America's Tire Company carrying a warranty of tires, warranting the tires. And it's good money, but people, they take advantage of it and they rag those things out, and then you're warranting. So, it's kind of like, it's there's just so many things out there. I remember Yoast was saying with the testing that is involved through FedEx, that you have to drop a box 4 feet and all this other stuff to product test. And there's just a lot to it, right? A whole lot. And it's just, I'm not going to, I don't want to start hating everything I do. I want to continue to enjoy what I do. And so I'm not going to change. So, yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. The 1-1 bust. I'm really wanting to do and I will do a tutorial on it. There won't be much to it, but it'll still, the RS Prop Master Scout Trooper, Sean did one, and it was just freaking badass, and he's my favorite Stormtrooper, is the Scout Trooper, and I would like to get that guy and, have him on display. That'd be really cool. Yes. Yeah, the actual sideshow life-size full Boba Fett is really, really nice. It's kind of cha-ching though, huh? So, but, guys, how long have we've been doing this now? Golly, pretty good while, huh? I'm glad I got this down. I think I'm getting it figured out. There's a couple little other things. I've got some equipment and stuff on order. But I'm trying to figure out how to maybe set up a set, because you guys know I'm all around. I'm in the gallery. I'm in the model shop. I'm in the office. I'm all over the place at the house. But I always thought about, what I can do. But I love this background, guys, don't y'all? It's really, really cool. So, but hey, anybody have any other questions? I'm not going to take up too much of your Sunday, but I sure love hanging out with you guys. Yeah. Scott, you bring up something that a lot of people, I don't want to say don't take for granted, because I sure the hell am not that guy, because I work really, really hard to make things happen in my life, and there's a lot of things I sacrifice to get, like all of us do. But it's hard when sometimes you buy something and you have to sell something to get something else that you want a little bit more, and then you got people like me that have all this stuff, and that's why I'm always telling you guys in my videos how grateful I am, and blessed I really feel. And at the same time, I bust my ass. Nothing's given to me at all. But I care so much about, about all of you guys. And I just want to be real clear that when I throw this stuff out and show you this stuff, I'm not trying to be like, look what I've got kind of bullshit. I know you guys know that's not the facts. I care so much about, friendships and, just most importantly, sharing these things with you guys. And hopefully kind of having you guys experience some of this stuff with me, because that's what I like, and, hope I want all my streamers that are involved with me and Gabe to know that, man, y'all are welcome out to my place anytime. I'm as, chill as it can get, a little high strung sometimes, but when it comes to this stuff, man, this is just fun shit, Thanks for sharing, Michael. Always a pleasure. Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, I love showing you guys this stuff, and like I've always say, the inspiring line, but it's the facts, man, because I get inspired by you guys. I mean, hell, Jeff has inspired me on several occasions. You know what I mean? Scott's pulling out this freaking, Star Destroyer, deal that he got at Costco or whatever, and I'm like, what the hell? What is that? I mean, I was excited, and it's just, that's what we got to do for each other. We got to keep the flame lit, and let's get a bonfire going, man, because we've got to have a better year, man, with all these, God bless them, these people that went through the freaking tornado bullshit in Kentucky, and there's just so many shitty things that have been going on in the world that we need a break from it all, man. It's just like we're over all this. We know what we need to do in life. We know what precautions that we have to take. We know what's in. It's just like let's get past this and be mindful of everything that we do, but start fucking living again, man. That's if it hasn't been for Star Wars for all of us guys, man. Can you imagine? I know that sounds really nerdy because but that's just for us what we like, right? But who knows what it is for other people, but I'm just really grateful that I've had the last year, not even a year. It's going to be almost a year in mid-January for the first time I did a video, and I believe the following month that I met Gabe. So it hasn't even been a year, and look how far we've all come, But you guys know I love y'all, and that'll never end. And oh, that's right. Anytime, Scott. Come on, brother. Anytime. Yeah, exactly. So, yes, for sure. But man, I'd hang out with you guys for hours, man. I know I can, but I don't want to bore y'all with just me talking. But you guys stay tuned. Again, I'm not real sure what we're going to be doing midweek with Collection Wars, what day or how we're going to do that. I need to get in touch with Gabe to go over that stuff. So we'll definitely let you guys know and stay tuned. So like I said, I might go ahead when I'm done and see if I can go ahead and upload that Instagram so you guys can see the 6 scale. I got to get it under a minute so it doesn't keep cutting off. I do that a lot with you guys and it gets cut off. So it's a minute, but hopefully you guys at least can see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, maybe midweek or hell, I can tell you guys I'm going to find time this next weekend to hop on, and hopefully you guys will be around to jump on and hang out with me. Okay. So, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and we'll be hanging out again soon, I hope. Okay. All right. Everybody, thanks again. We'll be in touch soon. I love you.